So I got a few pieces here. You know, a lot of designs I did for Poultrygeist. And you know, I hope they sell, so at least I can make some damn money off that damn movie. All right, so cheers. Let's sell some art.
I'm Bill Shafer, the owner of Hyaena Gallery. We're here in Burbank, California, and we're doing a tribute to Troma films. Lloyd Kaufman and Troma has been a huge inspiration to me personally, and kind of part of what makes the gallery what it is, like the whole DIY aesthetic and the whole like support indie, support art outside the mainstream is what we do here.
I'm Brian Bubonic, and we're here at the Hyaena Gallery. I help Bill out a few days a week here and have been doing so for about 7 years. We specialize in dark art, strange art, outsider art, prisoner art, anything that Bill likes, basically, we carry here.
For this show, we asked artists to just take their favorite Troma film and do a piece of art about it. It's almost impossible to do a comprehensive show of Troma's repertoire because there's, 300 plus films. So everyone kind of just did something they related to. You got like Frostbite, you got Mother's Day, Toxic Avenger, of course, Class of Nukem High. Poultrygeist seemed very, very popular with this show, just among the artists. It's just whatever the artists gravitate towards. You know, Troma kind of has been around for 40 years plus. Yeah, 42 years. But like since I was in high school, it's been like an important, very, very important cinematic experience and VHS experience for me and my group of friends. Yeah, it was way before the internet. God, I was talking to Lloyd about that. It's just, people don't understand. Before the internet, you actually had to search for things. You maybe had some film zines, you had Fangoria, you had Film Threat, maybe some other independent zines, but that's how you found out about movies that were coming out that weren't mainstream, and it was almost impossible to find the cult films. Like me personally, I had to drive like 20 minutes to Northampton, Mass to find this one independent video store that carried Troma films, and they were like gold. It was like finding gold. You'd bring it home, you'd show your friends, you'd get like a big viewing party, and that's what we shared like in junior high and high school with like Troma. It was always just so important.
Hi everybody, my name is Scotty Fields. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and you know, I'm here in Burbank at the Hyaena Gallery. Yeah, you know, let's see, I met Lloyd Kaufman way back in like, I don't know, 98, 99. Oh, that's a long time ago, man. But you know, I helped out with helped Tim Considine. We did that movie Toxies for Lloyd Kaufman. Met a lot of cool people like Trent Haga. You know, even James Gunn, he came in the shoot and played a little crippled guy in a wheelchair, got his ass ran over. It was fantastic. You know, and when they were doing that stunt, a damn stuntman, you know, man, they overshot their mark, almost killed a couple of PAs. It was rad, man. Okay, so yeah, that's me, Scotty Fields. I make monsters for movies, and I got traumatized, of course. I'm Big Casey. I'm 40 years old. I've been showing with Hyaena Gallery for about 10 years. And if it weren't for Troma, I wouldn't be out here right now today. I met Doug Sackman through sending out like packages of sort of what you call depression and isolation and desperation. And then I got an email from Doug saying in 2001 saying, hey, you want to come out to this Troma dance thing in Park City, Utah? Well, I met them and met Lloyd, and from there it was all, you know, here. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here.
Hi, I'm Jim Ojala, special makeup and creature effects artist and filmmaker. And I got my start with Troma. I interned on Citizen Toxic Avenger Part 4. They liked the short films that I was doing, My Three Scums in Minnesota, and they brought me out to Hell's Kitchen to hang out and interview. and then Lloyd offered me a position interning on Citizen Toxie. And initially I was going to be getting, I actually got them free toilet paper. It was product placement. That was day one on the job in the filthy office, and I was like, damn, like, is this making movies? Is that it? And then day two, there was an offer to go to Tim Considine's creature effects shop in Brooklyn and join the makeup effects team. So I went over there, and Tim took me under his wing. Tim had already worked on Toxies 2 and 3, and he had done Ron Jeremy's makeup for Terra Firma. I'd done a bunch of stuff with those guys. So he took me under his wing, taught me everything, and boom, we did the movie. And then he offered me like a full-time assisting position before it was even over.
Okay, my name's Randall Kaplan. I'm an independent filmmaker and animator, and I grew up on Troma movies. And of course, everyone talks about it, but there's a reason everyone talks about it. Toxic Avenger. When I saw it when I was probably 10, and it blew my mind. It was absolutely, it was hilarious and incredibly disturbing, and so gross that I couldn't believe what I was watching. But it also had a heart, and it actually had heart. And looking back on it, I realized more and more how that is lacking in a lot of other pieces. But Lloyd had this vision, and it all came through. That heart came through despite the brutality and the madness of it. And the fact that someone would put that on film, I thought was amazing, because I'd never seen anything quite like it.
Oh, well, I got a few pieces. I cast up a couple of pieces that I cast back in 2005 for Poultrygeist. But yeah, I did a character called Denny. He's this black dude, gets his head bit off, and this Cajun chicken head pops out, bites Lloyd's face off. It's fantastic. It's incredible. It's like I feel wonderful that one of my creatures got to actually kill Lloyd Kaufman. That can go in the history books, man.
Yeah, I mean, my piece tonight, I did a tribute to the film Poultrygeist. I really like the creature design in that a lot. So I did Big Bad Chief Bugak of the Bok tribe. And so it's like, imagine if there was like an ancient, chicken-human hybrid tribe. This is their dude who is the leader of everything. Had a good time with it. I like to paint.
Yeah, I came to see the art because I support these guys still. I did Citizen Toxie and made the toilet puppet for Poultrygeist. And the artwork here is amazing. Where else are you gonna see tributes to Mother's Day and the first turn on and Romeo and Juliet? I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, and Scotty, who I started out with, he's got like 13, 15 pieces here, including like a giant rooster cock with googly eyes, and that's fine art,
Growing up, I was in music, was my first start, and we had Maximum Rock and Roll and the Book Your Own Fucking Life. It was like a resource manual that taught you how to you're not Led Zeppelin, you're not Iron Maiden, you can book your own tours, and it gave you just resources to do that. It was all DIY. And then I found Troma and Lloyd's books, like make your own damn movie and distribute your own damn movie and all that stuff. It's all the same DIY things. All the principles are so essential. And that's what I do with the gallery. I opened Hyaena because I couldn't find an art gallery that showed what I like. I couldn't find an art gallery that catered to my tastes. And I love art. I've been collecting art since I was 16 years old. And so I decided to make my own damn art gallery. And you just get off your ass. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of sacrifice, but you do it because no one's gonna do it for you. And then you start, making your living on your own terms. And that's how Lloyd was just so essential, his influence. And then you watch Troma films and you see all the DIY aesthetics there. It's everything I believe in, everything I care about.
What I really love is the workings of the guerrilla cinema, and I really think what Lloyd is doing is continuing to do is really important. I don't go see very many blockbusters. I'd like to seek out the weirder stuff, and Troma's been doing that for decades and doing it really well. And I'm glad that they're still in there fighting the good fight.
Troma is the best place you could ever start because you will never deal with shit. like you do on a Troma set?
I think, you know, working for Troma is a good start. Then, you know, like, okay, hey, maybe I don't want to do that. Let's try something else. But it's fantastic fun, man. I say give it a shot. And you can only go up from there, man. You know, climb that damn ladder.
Well, thanks for having me here, man. It's good to see you. It's good to, I mean, really sad. You can see Lloyd today. It's a bummer. I was going to give him a big hug. But other than that, you know, I love doing art, support independent art, you know, internet freedom.
At the end of the day, what I really learned from Troma is farts plus fat guys equals funny. So, yeah.
Come on, baby, how, know something that we can do.